Okay, Lily, you were telling me that one of the things you have trouble with sometimes at school is reading really big words, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so I found a way to help you make those big words smaller. We're going to talk about prefixes and suffixes. Have you ever heard those two words before?
I've heard about prefixes. We've learned about that in school. It's at the beginning of the word. Suffixes, it kind of sounds like at the end of a word. Because it has fixes. Both they have fixes because pre, I think, means beginning, and suff means end.
All right.
So the end of a word and the beginning of a word.
And by knowing a lot about prefixes and suffixes, it can make those big words a lot smaller. So I'm going to draw you a picture of a pencil. So the prefixes are going to be down here at the point.
Okay.
They're at the beginning.
And like the suffixes are going to be at the eraser because they're at the end?
Yep, that's where they will be. Okay. And then in the middle is what's called the root word. That's the word that's in the middle.
So it's like the, so suffixes, prefixes are at the beginning and suffixes are at the end, and then the root word is like in between the prefix and the suffix.
Yep, sometimes some words will just have a prefix and sometimes they'll have a suffix. But we need to know what those mean. So I made you a little chart. This side is the prefixes and this side is the suffixes. What does pre mean?
I think it means before.
Okay. What does un mean? Those are the two definitions. What does un at the beginning of a word mean?
Not.
Or
opposite.
Okay, and if it says re at the beginning of a word, it would mean?
It means again and again and again, or you can go back.
What does dis mean at the beginning of a word?
Opposite or not, the same as on.
What about mid?
Mid, it means the middle.
And miss?
Miss, wrong, or it can mean you are incorrect.
All right, let's check the suffix. This would be at the end of the word. What if it ends in the word full? What does that mean?
You're like full of, and then having a lot.
Okay. What if it ends with less?
None without.
None or without. All right. What if it ends in
It means comparing two things.
Okay. What if it ends in est?
Comparing more than two things.
All right. And how about able?
That means you're able to do something.
Right. What about able?
You're capable of doing something.
Correct. All right. So that's going to be our list to help us know what those definitions are. So you keep that list with you.
Okay.
And we're going to make a journal. What do you do in a journal? You do what?
You get to write.
Right. So we're going to use this journal so that when you're reading, you can flip to your journal and say, oh, it looks like it starts with one of my prefixes, and you can find out which spot it should go under, and then you can write down those words and then figure out what they are. All right, prefixes, I need you to cut on those lines so we can divide up all the prefixes.
Okay.
Yep, and then we'll keep going so everyone has a flag.
Okay. So it's like a little mini flag with little mini parts.
It kind of will be.
It looks like sort of an American flag, but it's all blue.
That's true, this one is blue. Then you'll be able to tell which is which, too.
Yeah, because you can tell of dis, mid, and pre, and re, and on, and this. I sort of see a little bit of a pattern. It's sort of dis and this, mid and this, pre and re, but un doesn't really have a pattern.
Did they kind of rhyme?
Yeah.
Okay, now that you have all your prefixes divided, I'm going to have you put glue on the back of this big part and glue it right onto your journal page.
Okay. This is a really big glue, bigger than the normal size kind.
Okay, just on that half.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Right here?
Yep, right there. Okay.
So these are all words that become before the middle.
Yep, these are the little short words that become before
The root
word. Yep. Now we're gonna have one for suffixes where it comes after, at the end of the word, how it ends.
After the root.
Yep, same thing. Get those stripes and then we'll glue it on.
Okay. What do you which one do you like more, prefixes or suffixes?
Maybe I like some of the suffixes because I could have the yummiest cake ever made, and so it would be out of all the cakes, it would be the tastiest.
Ooh.
Okay, glue that one in and get ready to find out what some of those mean.
Whoa. Sometimes I can feel a little clumsy.
I think you're just fine. Okay, move your glue out of the way. Okay, should we start with suffixes or do you want to start with prefix?
Let's start with prefix since we glued that down first.
Okay, so we have, the first one is,
Dis.
all right, check on your chart. What does dis mean when it's at the beginning of a word?
Dis means opposite or not.
Okay, can you write those definitions on your blue little tag?
Okay.
That way you'll have them when you're reading a story and you come to a word that starts with dis. Good job. All right, what's the next one?
Mid.
Okay, what do you need to write for mid?
Middle.
Okay, right middle.
It's like a mini definition of it.
It is like a mini definition.
Because mid and then middle, it's part of a thing.
It's part of that word, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now which one are you on to?
Pre.
Okay, what's that one say?
Before
Okay,
the word.
right before. Okay, close that one up. You're on to
Three.
All right, what's that say?
It means again or go back.
Okay, put that down. Okay, and
Un.
un.
Un means not or opposite,
Okay, put that down then.
which was the same as dis.
It kind of does sound, it means the same thing, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. So when you hear dis or un, you know that they're both the same thing.
They both mean the same thing, not or the opposite of that word. One more prefix. What is it?
Miss.
Miss. Oh, what's that mean?
It means wrong or incorrect.
Okay, put it down.
Sometimes I get things wrong or incorrect.
I think everybody does.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Okay. Let's go on to your
suffixes.
Okay. Able. When a word ends in able, A-B-L-E.
You're able to.
Okay, put that down. Okay. Ooh, able.
Able means capable of.
Oh, that means you can do something, huh?
Uh-huh.
Like you explained to me earlier.
Mm-hmm. You're capable of doing something. You can do it.
Ooh, how about
Means comparing two things.
Okay. So my dog can be faster than your cat.
Or my cat can be faster than your dog.
There you go. Because we were comparing two things.
Mrs. Stone's cat, named Milo, it pretends it's a dog. It thinks he's a dog.
It does?
Yeah.
I've never met a cat that thinks it's a dog.
Jennifer also has a friend who thinks her cat thinks it's a dog.
All right, how about S?